Hey guys. We're doing live readings on the usual schedule. This is personal readings and any celebrity topic readings or even true crime. So we'll wait for people to show up here. And I put a little message in the chat for everyone. Hello there. Yeah, we'll just give people some time. Sometimes people didn't actually show up till like 5 minutes in, and we're only 2 minutes in, so. See what's going on. Hello. We're just getting started here. So if you have a reading or request topic, just let me know in the comments below. Hello there. We're just giving people time to show up and seeing when people are interested in a reading here. Okay, I'll get started with that for you, Delic. What's going on? Jasmine, do you have the last name for Christina? I can do that one after Deluxe reading. Okay. So does Ethan like you and will you meet soon? So we have the Ace of Swords. So that is actually quick energy. So very possible that you guys could meet soon. Hello, everyone. There could have been a cutting out separation between you guys or limited talking because of someone has some player ways, or this could be even a learning like connection for you. Queen of Swords. So this kind of says very introspection. Yeah, if anyone wants to ask a question for a reading, just leave it in the comments below, and then I'll go in order. So right now I'm doing Deluxe reading, and I'll do Jasmine's reading, and then whoever puts it in the comments below, I can do you next. But make sure you put your question in the comments below. Otherwise, I won't count it in the order. Okay. Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is kind of like a very introspective kind of like sign. Let's see the other cards that clarify it. Okay. Social media. So we have social media here, spying, reminiscing, and competition. So this makes me feel like there could be another person that this person is interested in. You could even be aware of this or finding this out through social media. So yeah, so it feels like there could be just like a lot of healing going on right now. Temperance. So that's cooperation and having patience. Let's see if anything moves forward here. We have enabling boundaries and we have travel and distance. So this kind of feels like to me, there's still like a lot of like healing going on here, that the situation wasn't ready to like progress. And you're going to have more like boundaries, having distance with this. Let's get some more clarification. So we have the Seven of Cups, the King of Cups. There could be just a lot of illusions with this person. We have abundance, shock. Maybe you didn't expect things to play out the way they did, but it's actually for your benefit. I feel like with the abundant card. Rejection is protection. That's what it's reminding me of. Heartbreak. And single. Yeah. So just not a lot of movement. This connection be trying to like teach you something. Okay, let's look at the theme card. We do have Empress here. It's a very abundant card and you're looking like very good here. And we do have date and we have taking a chance, but it's also showing us poker face. I kind of feel like the date will be like somewhere else, and maybe you'll have some more options with the Seven of Cups. But I just don't think there's a lot of progress with this because someone's already got someone else in their energy, and just not willing to move forward with you. This feels very much like a learning connection to me. Okay, so Jasmine is going to be next. She wanted a general reading for Christina Kevis. So we'll look at that. No problem, Dilik. And then next we'll do, it looks like Sadie put the question first for a love reading, and then I'll do P. Okay, sorry. Christina Kevis. Okay. Since this is a general reading, I'll only use one love oracle, and then I'll use a career and money one as well. So what's coming up for Christina Kevis? What's going on? Christina Kevis, what's going on? What's going on? Christina Kevis, what's going on? Christina Kevis, what's going on? What's going on? Christina Kevis, what's going on? Mavita, I'll get to you after I get to Sadie and P's reading after Jasmine's. Okay. So we have the Ace of Wands. So for Christina, there is a new beginning. There's some desire here. Let's see if it's related to, if it's a desire for someone, someone is hiding their true feelings about it. So not really being honest about it. And then for the Ace of Wands for career and money, that can be revolved about some ambition or some idea, but they are afraid to implement it because they're afraid of change here. Okay, let's see what else. We have the Star, so there's a hope or wish here, or wanting some kind of healing. Let's see, connected to the love life. Needing some healing with the Phoenix. So with something that they changed their mind about, where there was an ending, and now there's some kind of stirring energy that's happening. So that's very interesting. We'll see where that leads. Oh, and I was wondering if this was going to come up because sometimes with the Star it can represent like fame. So they're definitely going to be, stardom is on the rise. Okay. Could be leading up to like now to Aquarius season of next year. So that's really cool. And then we have the Three of Wands. So this is a lot of like things that you manifested coming into fruition here. Your ship finally coming in. Let's see. So there's a problem here, though. Even though someone's ship is coming in terms of love, someone is still a runner. So either it is Christina or someone's love interest. I feel like it might be Christina though, because that feels like your ship finally coming in, but then you're not really ready for it. So let's see for career. What's coming in though? A law of attraction should definitely manifest something that was coming in for her. That's something really abundant. Okay, what other messages can we get? We have the Nine of Wands here. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So she could be finding that she was going through a really hard like cycle, but then there's going to be like a really good like opportunity or even an opportunity of healing. Okay. We have Coffin. And we have Date. So yeah, they did experience some kind of like tragic ending, but then they're going to be getting back out there. Usually this means like meeting someone new. It could be getting back out there with this tragic ending and trying to renew the relationship. I just mentioned that because we got that Phoenix card. So it's definitely a possibility. And then for career, we have golden opportunity. And we have hustling, multiple resources. So, I mean, that kind of makes sense with the Nine of Wands, like being surrounded by like other like opportunities as well. So, but there could be one that really like stands out to her. Okay, and then let's look at the theme card. So we got the Seven of Pentacles here. So something finally happening. It's like, oh my God, like I finally achieved this. Like what now? And someone is achieving partnership and union. So what's going to happen? Yes, I do personal readings as well. This one is just a request. We can do personal readings on this like live reading, but also people like to ask me celebrity stuff during live. So just that's what this one is about. Debt free at last. So yeah, finally achieving like no more financial issues or no more issues in terms of career. Okay, so can we clarify about this union? Sure, I can do that really quick. We'll just give it 2 more cards to clarify. Two more cards from both of the decks. Well, I did it for both love and career stuff. So there's a union for both. But I can get you more on terms of the love front. Okay. Queen of Pentacles with the Five of Swords. That feels like maybe there could have even been a third party, but someone is going to be the victor here. Someone is evolving and someone is growth and healing from childhood trauma. I do kind of feel like it's with someone new. I don't think it's with someone old, though. I do kind of feel like that because that feels like healing trauma from the old thing. Okay. All right. Now let's do the love reading for Sadie. All right. Sadie, this is going to be your love reading. What's coming up for you in love? What's going on? No problem, Jasmine. And for those of you that are subscribed and have already added requests to the request list, this is always a good opportunity for me to do a short read on those questions. So just keep that in mind. If you're not subscribed, then you wouldn't know. So, but for those of you that have requests on the request list and they haven't done it yet. Okay, Sadie, yes, what's going on? Thank you, Jasmine. Okay. So let's look into your love rating. Ooh, ouch. Okay, so there's a past energy here where it's the Ten of Swords. In this tarot deck, it says this like everything is fine, but it's also Ten of Swords. I have 2 Ten of Swords in this deck. But yeah, there's a lot of pain, or there was an ending that was really painful for someone. It doesn't have to have happened recently. Very much could have happened recently, but it could have been a long while since it's in the past position. This was regarding someone, a dating situation, or someone you were interested in, or they were interested in you, and there was some kind of like odd behavior. I wonder if it was like drinking and dialing, to be honest, with that Liquid Courage card. Doesn't have to be though. Wheel of Fortune, so this is your present energy. There is something like very fated for you, maybe a lesson that you're supposed to be going through, or just a very lucky time. This could be coming through now and then up to Sagittarius season of this year. Let's look at the cards here. Oh, this is kind of a reminder of that past experience, that that the situation that left you heartbroken, that you are better for it, that it wouldn't have fulfilled you, that you deserve better. So your guides want you to know that. And then also energy of Sagittarius. We have the Page of Wands. So good news is coming your way, and a lot of messages here. Let's see what else we can get here. Oh, so either you could be getting a reconciliation with this person that really hurt you, where there's going to be more boundaries that are set, or this could be with another person that you lost touch with, but you're still going to have boundaries set because of that past experience. So let's see what else we get here, guys. Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to be cautious for the next 4 months, if longer, 4 years, but I don't think it will be that long. But there is going to be a promising connection for you, commitment here. from now till like next spring of next year. Key on the ring, talking, but do be careful of other people just wanting more string along situations. So be wary of who you let in your space. We have change. Deception. Yeah, there is going to be some shady people while you're trying to create a change and trying to create growth in your love life. Yeah, and then we have the Knight of Wands as the theme here, which is not my very commitment card. So, and we have change, shock, soulmate. So, hey there. So yeah, so there are going to be fun, flirty people that are just like looking for a good time. That will help with your transformation and helping to find this soulmate. So, but for the next like 4 months, just be careful. And I would like wait till this Sagittarius period. You don't have to wait around. I mean, you can definitely engage in these connections. Just know that they're not showing big, huge commitment here. So, hey. Okay, we're going to do a P's request next. And then after that would be Mavita. No problem, Sadie. Okay. Okay, why did Mark decline your friend request? Message was purely professional. I'm going to, since you use the word professional, I'm actually going to use the career abundance deck as well. So to get more information and see if you guys are going to be communicating again. Okay, why did Mark decline your friend request? Will you guys ever communicate again? What's going on? Okay. All right. So we have the Knight of Cups here with the invitation. It feels like maybe like the message. It does say take your time. So there's a slowness with something that could be like the halt about what was going on. Maybe he would have like accepted it. I don't know if you already deleted it. Would take your time, because that doesn't feel like a firm no to me. Yeah, Jasmine, I can do that one after Life is All About Good and Bad, because they put a request in. And I'll be doing that one after Mavita's reading. Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords does say there will be, there could be a possible reconciliation. Yeah, no, that's understood. That's why I brought out the work cards, and it said take your time. So I don't know. I just said if you deleted the request, maybe because he wasn't responding, um, or if it's still left open, he could still respond. And what I'm getting with the Six of Swords, it feels like it's likely that he will still respond. But okay, so good. So yeah, so there's still a possibility, but I am getting a warning here. So it says stolen ideas, be careful who you trust. So I don't know if he's the best person to do to whatever your work request is or your professional request, because that's looking a little shady to me. But let me look at the future energies here. We're getting death card. So that feels like an ending. Sometimes it can be transformation though. So let me still look at the other oracle card. Time to take things to the next level. So this feels like a warning, them coming back in. But then we have an ending here. So I don't know if you're going to be raising to a next level with your job or someone's getting promoted to like a different job. But it does definitely feel like a warning, like you shouldn't be working with him because he may do something like a work kind of betrayal here. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords for the extra messages, the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Swords kind of reminds us, like, even though this feels like really bad news, it's not as bad as you think. My moon sign is Capricorn in the 4th house. Invest in yourself. Yeah, that kind of sounds like it with what I was getting. Law of attraction, manifesting. Yeah, they're kind of saying invest in yourself and don't rely on any like work thing with him, because his energy is like not good for you to be around. We have the Queen of Swords. So this could be very introspective, you know, kind of just being very careful or thinking about, there could be like a serious conversation ahead with him in the future. But someone's stardom is on the rise. So I wonder if you're going to be getting a promotion where you don't have to interact with them, or if they will be taking you guys like further away. I don't know, but I think it's very clear like you should be the guides like want you to like invest in yourself. They don't want you to get any help like from him or do any like work partnership with him right now. Maybe his energy will change, but right now it's kind of looking shady, not trustworthy. Okay. And then we were doing Mavita. Mavita wants a love reading. Okay. Oh, okay, Mari. Sorry. No problem. Because Capricorn is my moon, Scorpio is my sun sign. Your moon is like all about your emotions. You don't really it doesn't like identify with your soul. So sun sign is very much about your soul, your main energy. Okay. No, I do not. I'm a Virgo rising. Um, so I have my sun sign is in my third house. Okay. Let's do Mari's reading. Love life. What's going on? Her love life. Love the astrology questions, guys. Mari's reading. What's coming up for love? All right. What's coming up for love? Okay, that helped. Something weird with my internet. So now, is everyone still here? It looks like I fixed the problem. Okay, so I'm going to show the card again. So the High Priestess, so there's something like secretive going on, like in the past, where it looked like there was an ending, a cutting of ties with something legal. So, yeah, so there could have been like an ending. It could have been a legal situation, or it just could have been some kind of decision here with ending something in the past. Okay, so, and then what's coming in right now? We have the Seven of Cups. So that could be like thinking, daydreaming, or thinking about certain like choices. We have the Golden Mirror. We have Friends. So yeah, maybe reflecting on something that was one-sided. And maybe this was even a friendship or a situationship that you went through, because we have the Friends here, or maybe just in that connection, the friendship was seeming very one-sided, self-absorbed, love bombing. There are a lot of illusions there. And you might be have to be more aware of this energy for the next like 7 weeks, 7 months. Let's see what else is coming. And we have the Temperance. Another person got that too. That's funny. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. So we have the Temperance. So there is some patience and cooperation here. Sagittarius time could be good for you this year. Let's see what else. But I think you are learning patience and cooperation and healing, because we do see something to do with like egos and fears and just learning to have patience in a situation. Okay. We have the Empress here for additional messages. The Hangman. Hi. Yes, you can put your question in the comments below and I'll get to you. I do them in order, so. Okay, so we have the Empress and the Hanged Man. So you are looking very like good right now and very abundant, but there's a need to focus on some creativity here. To the user, nothing. Let's not have those comments in the chat, please. All right. Twin flames. Date. So all right. So this does talk about something with your twin flame journey, or finding that divine partner here. And there could be someone you come across like online. Oh, don't worry about it. He was removed from the chat because he wasn't helpful to the chat. So unexpected. Text message. I feel like there definitely is someone coming for you. And especially it could be a surprise to you in terms of like a message. It definitely could be someone new, or if you do like online dating, definitely going to be getting back out there. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands here, which definitely talks about new beginnings, and fall could be a really important time for you. That's usually my fall time. New beginnings after a tragic ending. Oh, and then we see new love, right? New love and moving on. So there's definitely going to be someone coming in for you. I feel like Virgo, anywhere towards like the fall, but remember to not like lack any confidence, learning to have patience and cooperation in something, or you could self-sabotage that opportunity. So, but yeah, that's what's coming up for you. Okay, let's see who was next after Mavita. Okay. Okay, it was life is all about good and bad. Will I get my marks card because of Tom Court hearing? Okay. No problem. Okay, so we'll use the tarot, and then I think the career cards for that. So will I get a marks card? Oh, shoot. For my Tom Courts. For the Tom Court. Wait, just want to look at that again. I get my marks card because of Tom Court hearing. Okay. I get my marks card because of the Tom Court hearing. Hearing. What's going on? I get Tom Court. Get a marks card. Okay. And again, the question is, will I get my marks card because of Tom Court hearing? So let's look into it. Oh, so right in the past, like it was looking pretty painful and like an ending here. So not sure if you would get that outcome. But it does say a huge breakthrough, so maybe you're trying to like manifest it, this situation. Or if you feared a bad outlook, you felt like maybe you'll get a break, or maybe you got a breakthrough. Let's see what the next card is though. 9 of Wands though, this does talk about someone having a hard time here. Going through a bad like karmic period. So it doesn't feel like a lot of results. Hi. Yes, I'll add, I'll get to your request soon. You're financially being taken advantage of. So this definitely doesn't feel like any like good results with that. And it's just a trying time, and they just tell you to kind of like hang in there right now. So even if you do get some kind of result, it's not going to be like what you're seeking for at the moment. Could take a process. So 2 of Pentacles. So this could take over 2 months. I doubt it'll take 2 years. Maybe it will. I don't know, but I doubt it will. But 2 months, and this could be because of busyness, someone's unable to get that result for you, or unable to make a decision here. But abundance mentality, you can definitely like manifest it, and manifesting will really help. And manifesting for people as if it already happened. Yes, Jasmine, I'll get to your request, of course. Three of Wands. Ace of Wands. So it definitely feels like something is going to come in, or some kind of like new progress regarding what you're asking. Maybe from a new idea. Entering a cycle of pure abundance. Money munchers, but yeah, so this is money munchers. They're eating all your bread. So there's definitely some hard times in terms of this question that you are experiencing, but it feels like it will pass for sure. 2 of Swords, the indecision again that I warned you about. Oh, and I think you said it was about a legal case, so then we say illegal matters. So it's just going to take some time to work through. And I almost wonder if you're going through some bad, like financial karma or some kind of like bad like karma that's worked out. We just had to go through a bunch of like retrogrades. So kind of keep that in mind. We're now done with the Mercury retrograde, the post shadow retrograde. And that has to do with communication and travel, short-term travel, and travel in general. So that just kind of ended, but we also are still in the Venus post retrograde, which won't end till Saturday. So there's still some slowness of energy here. But anyway, hope that helped. Okay, now let's go to the next one. Who is after you? Okay. All right, so Jasmine was next. She wanted a short reading for Snoop Dogg, favorite artist. Jasmine, did you want like a short general, so like a love prediction and also like career prediction as well for Snoop Dogg? Let me know before I start shuffling. Jasmine, in case you didn't hear me, I was asking about the Snoop Dogg reading you requested. If you wanted a love prediction and also a career prediction, I do that for the generals reading. Okay, yes. Okay, got it. All right. Okay, what's going on for coming up for Snoop Dogg? It's coming up for Snoop Dogg. It's coming up for Snoop Dogg. Okay, it's coming up for Snoop Dogg. It's coming up for Snoop Dogg. Coming up for Snoop Dogg. It's coming up for Snoop Dogg. What's going on? No. Okay. So we have the Empress here. So that's a very abundant card. Oh my goodness. So yeah, very abundant. There could be even a maternal woman in his life. It's either a wife, girlfriend, or a mother. We'll kind of see what's going on. Oh, but there's some success for him, for Snoop Dogg. So be proud of yourself. So that's really cool. Something he accomplished. Could have been like that he's still holding on to that success like last summer. There's an unfinished business thing. So a long tie that he has with someone. I'm almost getting like mother of children. So I don't know if he has that, or if it's like a secret mother here. Okay, in the present energy, we have the Hanged Man. So this energy lasts up to Virgo season of this year. There could be things where he's just not getting a lot of answers about, either in terms of like something in his career or his love life. There's something he needs to be smart with his money. So yeah, that feels like being smart. You're not going to get a lot of answers on the decision you want here. We have healing here. So this is when you're not getting a lot of answers. This could be you just surrendering to whatever the universe wants you to do, or the higher power, and just improve on your healing here. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. So there's movement with something. He could be leaving something behind and starting something new here. So let's see how this relates. Poverty, consciousness. Maybe it's like, I almost got this feeling of moving. So maybe he's going to move for his career, and he just feels like where he is, it's just not very good in terms of his money. There's some kind of like event here, or social gathering, or maybe he hears some news about like a past person moving on, like someone else going through some commitment here. This would be around the August. Yeah, you guys can put your questions in the comments. I'm going in order. So right now I'm on Jasmine's request on Snoop Dogg. So we have Three of Swords, Knight of Wands. There's definitely a heartbreak, and this could have been a fling situation. So even this past person, they could have engaged in a very casual connection that now there's like a third party, influence here. If this is a work thing, this could have been some kind of like fun abroad experience that just didn't pan out. Oh, we got lawsuit. Keep hustling and don't give up. So don't give up on your career, but there could be a lawsuit, maybe a project didn't work out, and there's some legal stuff to it that's going on. Let's look at the love. What's going on in the love? Romantic feelings. Finances. There was success with someone's feelings here, though. There could have been joint finances with that situation. Like I said, it could have been like a mom of his children or something. So we have the Temperance here. So there's a need to have patience and cooperation with a lot of things. This energy is present for Sagittarius. For patience, needing help from other people, because we get getting a loan here could be helpful for his situation. And then for love life, just being patient about hearing more news from someone. But it does feel like there is someone that's going to be choosing a third party. And maybe they have different lessons to learn from this person. Okay. Moving on to the next person. Let's see. Okay, Sana, you are next on your future spouse reading. Okay. We're doing Sana's readings next. Okay. All right. Sana's reading for future spouse reading. What's going on? Sana's reading, future spouse reading. What's going on? No problem, Jasmine. What's going on? Okay. All right. Future spouse reading. So we have the King of Pentacles here. So this person could be very stable, very secure, very good with money, very abundant, could be very practical, could work in the money affairs, or maybe even interested in fashion as well. That's a possibility if it's not money. Let's see. Addiction. They could have had some like addiction problems though. That maybe now they feel more secure about, but definitely addictions to someone or drugs or alcohol. You guys could have had similar wounds here with mirroring each other. So there could be, similar wounds. And you guys have both had to reflect on those. Okay, what else do we have here? The Empress. He could feel like you're like a very beautiful and abundant person. Maybe feel like you're maternal. Clarity and truth. And like upheaval events. So like showing, I feel like showing this like person, like being aware of this person. And maybe you have a feeling that this could be your future spouse. This could happen around Cancer season. That's a possibility. Doesn't have to be this year, just could be you guys will meet in the summer. Eight of Swords, there will be someone that has like some fears around this, but it's just like in their mind here, their mental state, so it's not like they can release them from any time. Phoenix. Mystery. This may feel very confusing about what's going to happen between them, and these these fears that someone has, maybe stopping them from moving forward, may make you kind of like change your mind and you're just not sure about this person. But I think if you hang in there, it will get better. We have the King of Swords here. And we have the Fool card. Yeah, I mean, this person may act kind of like foolish and may act emotionally unavailable. That's my emotionally unavailable card. So it's definitely a possibility to be aware of. The Runner, someone could have fear of intimacy, trying to run away, but this is a serious connection, life partner, soulmates. There's home here. You guys feel comfort with each other, belonging. You guys could both be good in what you do in terms of work, or you guys have like a work connection, a similar work connection there. Okay. The theme, there will be some indecision that someone is thinking about whether they want to pursue this connection. So there will be like chaser runner vibes. I wonder if this is like your twin flame. And some people may try to have to heal like the ego and fears, and there may be this energy to wanting to self-sabotage, but this is your person. This is the person you're going to marry. Confirms it. I feel like you just like hang in there with this person. It's just like, don't be scared off of it. It will get better, but it will have that energy in the connection for sure. No doubt about that. Okay, guys. Hello, what do you want? No problem, Sana. Okay, let's see who is after you, Sana. Okay. Okay, Joanna, you are next. You asked, what's the good stuff coming to you in the year of 2026? So I'll use one love deck and then the money and career for Joanna. This is for Joanna. Okay. Yeah, I just want to make sure I said your name right. Okay. What's coming up for you 2026 for Joanna? What's coming up for you in 2026? What's going on? For you in 2026. Luna just walks across. Sorry, that's my roommate's cat. All right. 2026. What's going on? Okay. Four of Swords. So this could be the past energy from the previous year. So this year going on. Are we good? Did that fix anything? Okay, perfect. All right, so I'll keep going. All right, so Ace of Swords. So for 2026, there's going to bring some kind of clarity here, some new beginning, making way to get rid of anything that's not working for you. There's something that's a wrong path that you are on, actually. So 2026 is going to be writing that for you and putting you on the right path. And in terms of love life, if there was like any conditioning, anything that you're replaying in your head or the same old like thoughts or perspectives that you need to clean out, that's what they're going to be working on to get better for you. Okay, let's see more of the future energies. But we do have, with the Page of Swords, especially during Gemini season of next year, so that's around like May time, the month of May, there could be some gossip or just some harsh like messages being directed your way. We'll clarify it and see what's going on. Oh, but it says living up and you made it. So maybe this is just people gossiping about you and the success, looking you up on social media and things like that you made it. So we have attraction and teasing here. But then, yeah, so that feels like to me, this is still third party energies. This isn't like the best romantic connection for me. Like there could be third party influences if you're in a relationship. The person that you are getting in touch with could be not of the best energies with Page of Swords. They could have people around them that are trying to sabotage the connection, or they're doing sabotage themselves. So just be wary of that. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles here and the Eight of Wands. So there's a lot of fast movement with things, but there's also a need to kind of like hold on to any resources that you have or being cautious with certain people. Let's take a look at your money cards. Money moves. Bad luck. So this feels like maybe money moves to get you out of bad luck, because we did see like living it up. But maybe you will still have like a tough time getting yourself on the right path for the first 4 months of the year for 2026. Okay, love life. We have abundance. And we have wedding rings. So you are trying to be very abundant, having a positive affirmations to get you the true commitment that you want, or to get more love in a relationship if you're in a relationship. Okay, so we have the Eight of Cups. So definitely you're walking away from something for something better, or a very serious connection be coming into your life. I kind of feel that with the date here, getting back out there, dating someone new. Just be wary of those interferences that I mentioned. And definitely things will get better in your career and money stuff. It says don't go broke trying to show off. So you're definitely going to get that fulfillment for sure. So, but yeah, so that's what I was getting for you. And then I will look at who's next in the list here momentarily. Drink first. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Mamita Debanath, sorry if I didn't say your name right. It says, we'll be waiting for Sagnik be worth it, or should I move on? Okay. We will do your reading next. No problem, Joanna. I see you, Beauty, and I see you, Jasmine. V. I will get to you soon. I'm doing everyone in order right now. What are you doing? Okay. Two of Pentacles. So this feels like he having a hard time making a decision here. Undecided. I don't know if he's juggling you with someone else. Sometimes that can confirm like another thing on his mind. But yeah, there's just like a lot of indecision regardless. Let's see if it's a third party. Oh, might be. We have a snake, deception, and enemy. So very possibly could be a third party. Someone not dealing here, avoiding a conversation. Let's see if it gets any better. Two of Wands, they are trying to process about like what to do here. For the next 2 weeks. Looking at pictures. Oh, looking at considering a reconciliation. So they are thinking about it. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which could bring the luck, the opportunity. Let's see if it does. Oof. But I think even though you're learning expansion, you may realize that you kind of like deserve better in this situation. So they might, they are thinking about coming to together with you, but I don't know, by Sagittarius season or by when Jupiter goes into Cancer, which is in July, you could, be no longer interested in this situation anymore. We have the Lovers. We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, they could be just coming up non-committal. That's like my non-committal card with the Knight of Wands here. That's the fun-loving person, the fling. Grounding. Twin flames. Like, you need something more serious, the cards are saying. More stable and secure. Liquid courage. And it's coming up as odd behavior, and they are kind of being seen as a player here. Okay, and for the theme, the Ten of Wands, they may just have more lessons to learn here. This is also my card of like where with astrology, Saturn is teaching them a lot of lessons. So that could be, they could be going through important Saturn transits in their astrology chart. Social media, you could be aware of that. They're just learning a lot, or they're really busy. They have a weight on their shoulders. And you are changing your mind about the situation. So I just don't think he's ready, and he's got some kind of third party, and you don't want to be part of that. Your energy and your guides are going to be leading you away from this situation because it's not progressing the way you want. So I hope that helped. Okay. All right. Let's go on to the next person. And that was for Momita Debanoth. Okay. And then Mavita, you were asking a question. Oh, I think that was in relation to your other reading. Sorry. Okay, so next is Marin Mary Baiju. Will you marry the person that you have on your mind? Marin Mary Baiju. You marry. Hi, Jasmine V. Yeah, just be patient. I have to go through the comments in order for the readings. You marry the person that's on your mind. What's going on? Okay. Hi, Marthy. You can just put your request for a reading in the comments, and I'll get to you when it's your turn. I'm doing the comments in order. Okay. So this is the reading for Marin, Mary Baiju. Will you marry the person that you have on your mind? Okay. So we have the Page of Pentacles here. Sorry, one sec. Okay, sorry. So we have the Page of Pentacles. So this does feel like serious in terms of the person on your mind. It may take a while though. Like 10 months, depending on the connection, it could be 10 years. So we have fated meeting. You were meant to meet this person. But they could be showing some kind of narcissistic, self-absorbed tendencies. So that could be the holdup. We have the Five of Wands. So you could feel competition for this person, or this person feels competition for you. Or some kind of fighting situation. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, someone being indecisive and needing more time. Maybe needing more time to heal things within themselves. The High Priestess. So this could be, there's secretive things where they maybe need to trust their intuition, or something you don't know about the situation. Oh. They could be receiving some like epiphanies about, or a spiritual awakening that they may need to be single. So they may need to take a break from this and continue to keep going on their own path. So like I said, like it could be like 10 months or 10 years for this person to want to marry you. Nothing to do with you. It's just there are things they need to heal. We have King of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. This could feel just very upsetting to you for the stability that you want, but Nine of Swords always reminds you it's not as bad as it seems. Social media. Ex-lover. Hi Kim, you can just put your request for a reading in the comments below, and then I'll get to you when you come up in the list. I'm doing people's requests for readings in order. So there could be a lot of spying, though, even if there's a break from this person, either you or the other person's doing it. We have the butterfly, and we have the teddy bear. They're still like interested in you, and they might like flirt, but they're definitely doing some healing. This could be even like childhood like issues stemming from childhood. We have the Seven of Wands. So definitely there's a disalignment. There's not seeing things on the same side, the same energy. There's definitely some deception, and they could just not even be clear about it, you know, viewing it. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Sorry, she wanted to get in another room. Okay, let me see what else. Snake. Yeah, but this will definitely be shocking for you and cause you to have some epiphanies. So I wouldn't hold on to it, you know. I mean, this doesn't feel like a very authentic connection here on what this person is trying to bring out here. Sorry. But yeah, that's all I'm getting for right now for you. Okay, let me put these cards away, and then we'll go on to the next person on the list here. Okay. Okay, Carolina, you are next. So you want a love reading about Chris Martin from Coldplay. Okay. So Carolina's reading is next, and we're doing a love reading on Chris Martin from Coldplay. Okay. It's coming up here. Chris Martin. Love reading. Play. Up here. Love reading. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, Martin. Reading. Coldplay. Chris Martin. Love reading. Coldplay. And also, guys, keep in mind if you leave your comment here and you have to leave, I'll still do your reading for you. You can just check back on the video after I'm done with the live, and I'll be posting it. So you can always watch it later. Reading. Reading. Okay. So let's see what's going on. So it feels like 10 of Cups. So he was like in a love relationship, or he currently is in a love relationship. Yeah, I do celebrity readings on my channel primarily, and I also do true crime stuff. I'm also doing more true crime for exclusive for anyone that wants to sign up for my membership. But besides that, I do like a lot of celebrity readings, and then people are allowed to ask me celebrity stuff on here if they don't want a personal reading. Okay, spiritual awakening. And what else we got here? Unconditional love, but kind of realizing a lot of things like in that relationship. There was like happiness though, even if there wasn't like currently, in the past 10 months, 10 weeks to 10 months. We have the Emperor, so there could be something in terms of with love that's connected to leadership or connected to more seriousness in terms of relationship. Let's see what it falls in here. Yeah, more serious in a relationship. I got wedding rings. And then we got social media. Interesting. So he actually might, well, let's see. Actually, he may be pondering or thinking about, I don't know if he's actually doing an announcement and he's deciding to get engaged here. But he's definitely like thinking about it, the possibility. Or he was definitely also thinking about it in Aries season. We're now in Taurus season. Okay, but we do have 8 of Cups, and I don't love that energy. Let me clarify it. Yeah, I think he's going to be ending a relationship. So either someone didn't want a commitment here, or he decides he doesn't want that big commitment. And I feel like he could be like breaking up with someone. I feel like I did a reading on Chris Martin. I don't know, with his relationship. So it's kind of reminding me. I think I said that would happen, possibly. I could be wrong though, but Five of Swords, Page of Cups. There could have been a fight with someone here that led to this. Maybe someone feels bad about it though. They want to apologize. Text message. Crossroads. It was about this like big decision that they were going to make of getting engaged. Healing heart. Healing a heartbreak. When someone's just kind of doing what's best for them, best for their self-love, for themselves. Which, Five of Swords can talk about, someone trying to take care of themselves, even if it's like hurting other people. Okay. Knight of Cups. Yeah. Talks about the offer, proposal. Believing they were fated together. But then finding out some things where things are going to have to change. So, yeah, unfortunately. I'll have to look back if I did a reading on his current relationship, but I feel like I did. And it's like, it feels like the energy is not changing. but doesn't mean it won't in the future. We'll just have to see. That's just how it looks like right now. Unfortunately. Okay. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna get a drink. All right, now let's look who is next here. Okay, Jasmine had another request. She's next up on the list. A general reading for Frank Glitch. So this is Jasmine's reading for a general reading for Frank Glitch. Okay. Yep, Jasmine, you're up. We're doing it right now. Frank Glitch is coming up. It's always great to get requests for readings. For readings, people in the public eye that I literally have no idea about. So, Frank Glitch. Coming up for Frank Glitch. Thank you for everyone's patience. You don't have to worry. We still have an hour and 7 minutes worth of the live, so do not fret if you haven't got your reading done yet. I think you are further down, Kim. But like I said, we have plenty of time, so don't worry. Frank Glitch. And I'll be doing another live on Saturday, the same time. So 2 to 5 p.m. Pacific time. Just make sure you're subscribed. Frank Glitch. We'll see if that comes up. That might need to be a separate reading. But I can, after this short reading, I can just pull 2 tarot cards to see. Okay. So what is coming up? So we have the 10 of Wands here. So he could be under a lot of pressure. There could be like a big project that he really needs to get going, or just something that's been a big weight on his mind for the past like 10 weeks to 10 days. So we have the relationship is over. So there could have been an ending with a particular relationship here. That was really heavy on his mind, or just could be healing in terms of that. Windfall money is coming your way. So there was a promise of money, but it feels like with the Ten of Wands, it was like a lot of like heavy work, that they would have to keep doing. Okay. The Knight of Swords here. So there could be a big shakeup or something coming in really fast. Let's see. Something coming in, but someone's not ready for it with the fear of intimacy. They're trying to like run away from this kind of situation. And we have luck is on your side. So that could be really good for his career. Something really big communication for some kind of like project could be really important for him. Gemini season is actually could be really important. That'll be right after this. We're in Taurus season right now. We have the Ace of Cups here. So that's like a new opportunity, like love and healing. Let's see what's happening. But again, okay, there's just someone needs to work on not sabotaging things or not having a lack of like confidence here. Or there could be frustrations if they're engaging in something where someone is doing that to them. Oh, moves in silence. So whatever this luck is, they're going to be moving in silence about it. Again, it kind of follows Gemini season because we'll be in summer pretty soon from Gemini season. Ooh, got the Tower. The Star card. There's a big shakeup in terms of someone's like hope or even a wish or someone's fame. Let's see for the love life. Old school. Twin flames. Again, this is about their divine counterpart energy, and there's something that needs to be shifted in terms of the way they think about things or replaying events over in their head. Stop overspending. Workaholic, love what you're doing. So they really love what they're doing, but there's something that they need to stop overspending on. Be careful with that extra pot of gold that they got, right? Okay. Seven of Cups. There could be some confusion here, illusions, not sure what to do. How's that affecting their love life? Someone's hiding true feelings or they're hiding true feelings. So I got a lot of energies. They could be doing some of it, but I do feel like there is encountering another person that's like having this energy. So could be just a trying time. And they could be needing to get some help or getting like a loan. Maybe that luck they received is not enough to sustain them. Okay, and then I said I would pull 2 cards for his health. Definitely feels like some emotional mental health going on right now. Some stress related things by just the cards I saw. Okay. No, Jasmine B, you didn't miss your turn. We're just going in order. We haven't gotten to you yet. Okay. What's going on with the physical health? Frank Glitch. What's going on? Two of Swords. This feels like just like mental health, right? Like it's just having to deal with someone being selfish towards them and maybe hurting them and another person. It feels like third party energies. Could be also in terms of competition with jobs as well. Okay. Now let's look at who's next on the list. I'm trying to be very careful because the last live I did, I had to go back and there were some people I was missing. So that's why I'm trying to be super careful this time. Okay. Okay, so Laco, Chanel, did you put your reading in there? Laco, Chanel, are you still here? Because you just said a reading, but you didn't say what it was. Please respond in the comments and let me know what that reading was that you wanted on if you're still here. If not, I'll just go on to the next person. I'll give you a second. Okay, what was the reading you wanted? What was the topic? A general reading. Got you. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll improve, Jasmine. Okay, so this is a general reading for Laco Chanel. It's coming up. It's coming up for you. I'm a girl. Oh, Laura. Okay, I'll say you're Laura. This is for Laura. General reading. I already thought you were, I thought maybe you were a girl, so, but thank you for the clarification. I always tell my readers, though, for readings, even my celebrity readings, that if it's unclear, if I don't know the gender, to just like switch the gender. So, all right, Laura, general reading. What's going on? Okay. Laura, general reading. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Laura, general reading. What's going on? 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 Okay. So we have the Queen of Wands here. So you could have a supportive person in your corner. If they're not supportive, there's a possibility it could be a little bossy. This is also my Leo card, so there could be a Leo important in your life. Let's get more clarification. Oh, this is showing up as an X though. So this could have been, and it is the past energy, so it's showing up as an X or someone you're feeling sad about. If they're not a Leo, they could have been another fire sign. And if they aren't supportive, they could be bossy or controlling to you. But you are heartbroken over that situation. Okay, Carolina. Well, then that makes very much sense with the reading. Sorry that the energy didn't change if you are shipping for them. But that's just how it looks right now. All right, motivating others to succeed. So you could have a very supportive boss, or this could be you in like leadership, motivating, like cheering other people on to be their best selves. But this could be a boss also, and a business partnership in the past, your previous energy. And then for timing for previous energy, this could have been going on since like Leo last summer. Now we have the Emperor, so we're in some Aries energy that's still present for you, which is kind of just focusing on leadership, just focusing on yourself, maybe healing things in terms of the ego. Definitely moving on, trying to move on from someone, definitely trying to get some closure on your own with your own thinking. Oh, you could be wanting to, I don't know if you're in a charitable like money situation, or maybe for your money, you're just trying to achieve more by giving back, or maybe trying to help out your your karma. And then we have the King of Swords. So this is the energy lasting up to Libra season. That would be September, October of this year. And this is kind of like an unemotional, you acting very unemotional and very logical, or someone in your life could be acting this way. They could be also in the profession, have to do with mental, of the mental intellect. So lawyer, doctor. Oh, this could be someone you're meeting, but do keep in mind that sometimes my King of Swords guy is often can show up as emotionally like unavailable if this isn't your energy. So just kind of, keep it in mind, be wary a little bit. Okay. And then for money, we have study and doing your homework. So I don't know if you're going to be getting back into school or doing some training for your job. So yeah, Carolina, if you did miss the reading that I did it a while ago. But I will be posting this reading soon at 5 p.m. when we end. So but you can always scroll back and maybe listen to it. Okay, what else we got for you? Six of Swords, Four of Cups. So there may be like more past people coming back from your life, or you still trying to like focus on like healing. If these past people come back, that's like, I don't think you really want to talk to them. But there may be some closure in it. So just kind of keep that in mind. Let's see for money how this relates. It's time for a career change. Leadership. So there could be some options for leadership, and maybe from some past opportunities, or maybe these past people will be connecting you to those opportunities. So maybe that's why you need to still like see what they have to say, right? Self-love, self-indulgence, the chaser. So remember to have your self-worth, self-appreciation for yourself. Don't give away your energy to anyone that doesn't deserve it, that didn't treat you well. Make them work for it. We have the Lovers card for the theme. So definitely a big crossroads in terms of love and career. Big crossroads to get you out of, there's something about your work environment that is toxic. Maybe you do have like a toxic boss or something. I don't know. There's some controlling part of the environment. And then we have evolving and growth, releasing the past. So healing your inner child. So there's a lot of healing for you. But yeah, that's what I see coming up for you, Laura. Okay. Let's see who's next, guys. Give me some time to find it. 1 second. Okay, next is Black Face Smile. I'm just reading what your user's name is, so you can tell me what your actual name is if you want. Oh, it says Gloria is your actual name. Okay, got it. So will John C. and Gloria rebuild our relationship? And what are John's feelings for me? No problem, Laura. So Gloria and John C. So I'm going to focus on the rebuilding a relationship and see if those feelings come up, because sometimes it talks about both in the same thing. So, but yeah, let's look at your question, Gloria. All right, well, Gloria and John C. rebuild their connection. And then also if you can give us any information about John C.'s feelings for her. What's going on? No problem, Laura. Okay. What's going on? Hi, Beauty. What's going on? Okay, let me just take a quick drink. 1 second. All right. So again, this is a reading for Gloria, about Gloria and John C.'s relationship, connection, if it'll be rebuilding. And then we'll see if there's any like feelings present. If there's anything they want to say about his feelings for her. So we have the Hierophant. So this is kind of like playing a waiting game here and kind of like conforming to like whatever's already there. If there's nothing there, then it's just conforming to that. So there is like pain there, either like moving on, or I don't know if there's a third party for either of you, where there was a new love present. We'll see if that comes up again in the cards. Strength here. So there's a need to be very patient with this and taking care of yourself in this process. And then we have Snake and Coffin. So yeah, there could have been like a third party or some kind of temptation that you were aware of in some kind of like ending here that was very painful, and just learning to take care of yourself and be patient with yourself with that process. Empress. So that's showing very like abundant energy, maybe looking very like attractive maybe to the other person. We do have commitment or union here from someone that rejected you. So I do think he will be coming forth either this Cancer season, or there will be it will happen in like the summer. I'll see if I can get anything more in terms of timing. Extra cards. 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands. I mean, at least for the next like 9 weeks, up to 9 weeks, that there's still going to be, you guys are going to be on different sides, you know, like you're not going to be seeing things eye to eye. And this is just a very learning period. It says, have faith with this situation, or have faith with general that you will find your life partner. We have friends here. Social gathering. Maybe there's going to be some kind of event where you get invited to a friend that's really important in terms of love, or invitation from him to like be friends or go to an event. And I will never tell you to be friends with a past person, to just settle for being friends. So definitely not saying that, but I'm just saying the opportunity can show up. Yeah, because it doesn't feel good being friend zoned, so I'm not gonna recommend that to anyone. 9 of Cups. That says wish fulfillment. We have the coffee cup, meeting and talking. And there's a turning point, but I almost fear that you may be like trying to be friends. I'll pull two cards for the feelings to clarify for you, but I feel like maybe this person is trying to friend zone you, because maybe they're just not ready for a super serious connection, just because I got 2 repeating cards for it. So, but let me look really quick into his feelings. It just means that you're meant for someone else, or it's just not the right time. Okay. 2 cards. One's his feelings for Gloria. So, 2 cards. 2 cards. Cards for Johnson's feelings for Gloria. 2 cards. 2 cards. 2 cards. 2 cards. Johnson's feelings for Gloria. 2 cards. 2 cards. 2 cards. Okay, so 6 of Pentacles with the Hermit here. He does feel like you're a very like giving kind of person. But there's something maybe like missing for him, or he hasn't found some kind of, he might be with someone else. Because we see the snake with the passion, so equal attraction. And then this is, sorry, competition and enemy, the other woman. So that kind of indicates to me that there's someone else. And I kind of saw that in the cards, that there was, like, you guys broke up and then he went with someone else, unfortunately. We have relationship. We have divine intervention, but he maybe feels like this new person was divine intervention or a catalyst, because maybe there was something that wasn't right about your guys' connection. It wasn't healthy. Sometimes when someone's removed from your universe, it's for your own benefit. So I hope that helped. And now I'm going to see the next person going on here. Okay, we have Abby ID. You wanted a love and career reading. So Abby ID. Abby ID, I will be doing your reading now for the love and career reading. Love and career reading. What's going on? Okay, just want to repeat. Abby ID, this is your love and career reading. Okay. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. There could have been a very serious project or even working on a certain relationship for the past 8 months, 8 years, if it's that long. Practicing some kind of like unconditional love or self-love here. Really working on that. Oh, and there's something that career is waiting for you. So I wonder if maybe you are like in an internship or just practicing some skills for a certain career. We have the Five of Wands here. So there could be, you could be feeling like competing for someone's attention, or someone could feel that way towards you, or even competing for some kind of career. We have grounding. Yeah, really wanting that stability with a particular someone. And then we have debt-free at last. So yeah, someone is really competing for like a high-paying job. To really get someone out of debt here. Especially like now up to like a month, and May is specific. The King of Wands. So there could be an Aries that's important, or some kind of thing with like a leadership, an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. Oh, someone serious could be coming in to your life. So either you win this over, or another person is going to be coming in and you get serious with this person. So you could get that job, but you could be working on multiple like hustles to really help with any debt you may have or money issues. Let's see what's going on. Three of Wands, Knight of Swords, So there could be something fast coming in or finally coming in for you during Gemini season. We have not enough. We have sword and rose. So someone could be lacking some confidence in terms of a love situation. I would be careful with that energy since you have a serious like connection coming from now till like next spring. So don't let any like confidence or anything like holding you back, basically. We have a legal matters. Perfect timing. So legal matters could mean like anything like not right for you in terms of career, or even if like I don't know if you're trying to be a lawyer, that could be connect. And there's just some perfect timing for divine timing for that to happen. So we have the Four of Wands. There's definitely a congratulations coming, something to celebrate, preparing for some kind of like union with someone. I feel like if you're not with your person now, like you will be soon. I'm just getting that energy. And sacrifices will need to be made for you to level up in your career. So I'm getting that for you. Okay. All right, we'll be doing the next person momentarily. One second here. Okay, second, guys. Get ready for the next person. All right. Let's see who is next. Okay, Beauty is next. Let me know what your actual name is, unless I'll just call you Beauty. By your username. It says if I will have a good spouse. Okay, so basically you're wanting to know about your future spouse. Okay. All right. Beauty, your reading is coming up now. All right, we still have a half an hour left for the live readings. And if I don't get to you to your reading, then I will get to you next time. Cutie, what's going on for future spouse? What's going on? Spouse, what's going on? For future spouse, what's going on? Future spouse. Future spouse, future spouse. Okay. Also, another reminder, I'm doing Beauty's reading, and it was about the future spouse. Okay. So we have the Fool, so you could be like on your own right now. This could also be talking about your person could be like on your own and maybe has like a foolish kind of nature, could be kind of adventurous. Could have been needed to heal some things of the like inner child wounds. And they definitely like dated people, but yeah, this could have been, you know, karmic learning situations. Ace of Pentacles, you could meet this person within a month to a year next spring. We're still in spring right now, so it could still happen, but it'd be like a month from now, so May. And it could be, it's showing like a very possible connection. Could even be a connection through work, a work connection or a project connection. So we have the Death card and change. They could have ended a certain relationship and looking to really grow. Could be in the mood to get into something serious with you. The Magician. This could be, you know, like you really manifested this. It's really like what you're looking for. Like, oh, finally you got your manifestation. This could be even a person that really supports you and thinks you can like do anything you set your mind to. There could be one person really like pushing for this to be super serious, like even start a family with that person or be really involved in the family's lives. Whether you already have a family present or, you know, trying to meet each other's families, stuff like that. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, but there could be some like busyness or some indecisiveness with other options possibly. I mean, this feels like it gets really serious off the bat. So maybe it's like before you meet this person, or you're the one considering other options, because this person feels serious about you for sure. Camera, teddy bear. Maybe you're trying to like learn from your past actions to not get so involved in something so quick. Maybe you're just trying to be cautious. We have mystery, breakup. But I am saying don't be too cautious, because it may push this person away and make them feel like maybe you're not interested in something so serious. So just kind of keep that in mind. Don't be too cautious. 7 of Pentacles. But yeah, you are going to be getting what you manifested here, what you wanted. You're going to be getting those love messages. And this is like divine intervention, you know, like the universe is divining on your behalf to give this to you. Maybe to take you away from something else that's like negative. So, yeah, that's a really cool reading. I love that. Okay. Let me just set up for the next person, guys. You still have time to keep going. Okay. Let's go on to the next. No problem. Okay, so now Jasmine V, you're next. You said, what's coming towards me in love? Oh, perfect. You're right here. Okay. This is Jasmine V's reading. What's coming towards you in love? Thank you for your patience. Jasmine V's reading. What's coming towards you in love? 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 Coming towards you in love. It's coming towards you in love. Okay. All right. Jasmine V's reading. Page of Swords. So you could have gone through some shaky times. This is kind of like my bad news or people like interfering kind of energy. Let's see what the other cards say. Oh, something about your twin flame journey, getting signs for. So maybe like the universe was trying to remove you from certain negative situations by bringing it to your attention in the past. 9 of Swords. You could be going through some anxiety right now, but 9 of Swords always reminds you it's not as bad as you think it is. I'm just reminding you of that. There's a situation, maybe you're avoiding a conversation with someone, you're putting your boundaries up, you're trying to focus, maybe you're even trying to focus on wanting to travel, and there's someone you're still upset with, possibly, or just upset with love in general. 3 Pentacles. So this does mean there is a situation with someone, but it's also my third party card. So it's like either you get involved in a situation where there's going to be a third party involvement with someone, or you have a third party involvement with someone. So let's get more information about that. And that's going to be for the next like 3 months or even up to 3 years. Old school. It's definitely going to be a drama situation, and it may have to rework some feelings that you have about third party situations. It could be even situations where like like getting involved with someone that like has a kid or going through a divorce, something like that. Doesn't mean they're being like false to you necessarily. The Hanged Man, the Star card. So there may be a time like you're really like wishing for this, and there may be not getting a lot of answers. So they recommend like focusing on a creative project or something else to kind of like buy the time and just surrender this to the universe. We have the Snake, expressing love. This feels like the third party situation. So even if it's like you get the wish granted, there's some like problem that you won't get solved, and it may be because of a third party involved in the situation. Crossroads. Soulmate, but this is a soulmate, so it is a big turning point for you. We have the World card. That's like you're finally done with some karmic lessons. You're finally like achieving what you want. Wedding rings. Super serious connection and epiphany. But you may be kind of like thinking about what you want. So if you do want this connection, or if you want someone where there's not a lot of third party involvement, because that feels like it may make you upset. So of course you don't have to choose this person. It'll just get you ready for the next person. But that is like a situation that you'll be having to deal with or coming your way. So hope that helped. I do think they will be very like nice and sweet to you and everything. You could even connect to this person through social media as well with the Three of Pentacles. Okay, who is next on the list, guys? Okay, who's after Jasmine V? Okay, it was Marte. A reading on your ex. Marte, reading on your ex, Greg. Okay, I'll be doing your reading next, Marte. Reading about Marte's connection with her ex. What's going on? Yeah. What's going on? Hey. I'll be done in like 15 minutes.
Okay, no worries. I'll be in the room.
Okay.
Oh, my God, I'm home. Come on, let's go.
She was in my live reading so much.
You're so neat. Such a neat girl. Yes, I'm home. Come on.
What's going on? Brianna, I don't know if I'll have time to get to you, but I will be doing a live reading on Saturday from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time. Just because there's other people after Marte, I think, and we're running out of time here. I'll be leaving at 5. But I'll be here again on Saturday. Let's see. Just want to shuffle this deck one more time. Okay. Well, I'll double check. Yeah, I'll see. You can put your question, Brianna, just in case I have time, but. Nine of Pentacles. So this is showing very independent energy from the past. Maybe you guys have been separated for a long time, since September of last year, or 9 months, 9 years, at least. The butterfly, evolving and growth. Yeah, I'm not sure, Brianna. I'll have to check after I'm done with Martha's reading. New love. I don't know if one of you also had a new love, or if you were just moving on and healing things to do with the inner child. That's definitely a possibility. Okay, the High Priestess. So there is something kind of like hidden or secretive, or someone's just like not talking here or not pursuing anything, because I think they're in a karmic relationship that's kind of like homey to them. They could even live together, possibly. Or just some kind of belonging. Then we see the Four of Swords. So there could be still like some healing. That doesn't make me feel confident that there's going to be another quick reconnection. And you may even hear that they could make a serious commitment to each other. But if that happens, just know that this person like wasn't right for you, and you guys, or you weren't supposed to be together at this particular time. Let me see what else is coming for you. We have 10 of Cups, this X, the Hermit. Yeah, this feels like maybe there's a lot of introspection about maybe why it didn't happen for you, or about like who you're going to come together with. We have the Hammer. We have Abundance. And maybe trying to repair, like your mindset about this, like a lot of healing for you. This will go on for like the next 10 weeks, 10 months. Virgo season is important. Divine intervention, though. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. This person could have even maybe viewed your relationship as casual, or there just wasn't enough seriousness that went on. And it was because you got into this other thing, that it was divine intervention for you. Like the universe didn't like you being with this person, so they kind of stepped in and kind of divided it for you. So rejection is always protection. So we have the Page of Wands. So with the Page of Wands, that talks about like good news, finding something out that could be good news for you, Sagittarius. Maybe realizing it's not going to happen anymore with this person. And maybe if you're even trying to talk to them at all, I would recommend not. Like, or maybe you decide to not talk to them anymore. And this is the ex-lover. But you are like hurt with the situation. But I think moving forward, it's going to be for your best benefit. Doesn't mean that you guys will never come back together again. I don't see that necessarily in the cards. But it's just saying for this time, like there was a need for you guys not to come together right now. And it was for your higher good. So hope that helped. You're welcome. It's like it's a hard thing to go through, and I totally feel you because I've gone through this. So okay. Okay, so maybe that is the right person for you. Okay, I might have time for one more, you guys. Let me see really quickly who's after Mark. Oh, it looked like Kim. Okay, Kim, you're gonna be next. You want to know if you'll be in a serious relationship this year, and then about your work. Okay. Okay. Same place for work or moving away. Okay. Okay, Kim, we're doing your reading next, and you'll be the last one. That does suck, Marta, but you'll get a lot of healing. And there's no time limit for the healing journey. You just take your time. Okay, Kim, we're doing your reading now. And you asked if you're going to be in a serious relationship this year. And then if you're going to be staying with your job or moving on. Asking for both of those questions. Okay. So what's going on? What's going on? Okay. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. So this is Kim's reading. We're looking at if she's going to get into a serious relationship for this year, and also if she'll be staying on her job or moving on. So the tarot will reflect both questions, and we're using a love oracle and a career. So we have the 9 of Cups. So things were looking good for you in terms of manifesting things. Oh, no, I'm doing you right now, Kim, so don't worry. Yeah, so this is for the past like 9 weeks, 9 months. Things, if you were doing manifestations during that time, that was like really good, for you in terms of both areas. Could have been like focusing on your self-care and just focusing on what's like makes you happy right now while trying to manifest what you want. And really trying to manifest like the best outlook for your career. Okay, the present energy. Yeah, I'm sorry, Brianna. I'll get to you on Saturday if you can come. 10 of Wands. So there could be a lot of like heavy work that you're doing. Saturn could be, this is my Saturn transits card with your astrology, that you could be going through some tough lessons with Saturn. Let's see, love. Yeah, they may be teaching you more like self-care. So if you're being brought a lot of like unconventional like love offers, or people that just string you along, or you know, just not a lot of options, that could be what's going on right now and could continue for the next 2 weeks to 2 months. But it's Saturn trying to teach you discipline in that area. And then for your job, they could be trying to like push you, maybe push you towards a change in terms of running stuff and calling the shots, unless you're already in a leadership position and already trying to like push you to work more hard with that for the next 2 weeks to 2 months. But that's only if you're already in a leadership. I think they're trying to push you to a leadership position, or even where you run something yourself, you're your own boss. We have the Chariot card for more of the future energies. So this could be talking about Cancer season, and there's definitely movement. There could be travel. There could be a new person kind of like coming into your life. Let's see. But we have looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgic, and making new memories. So this could be a newness person. I'll see in the extra messages if this is a past person trying to come back and they're coming back as like a new person. But Cancer season could be like really important for you in terms of love. There's definitely like movement. So if you did want to travel, or if you did want to move somewhere for a different job, like there could be something that you could achieve there. Like it's definitely possible. It says be proud of yourself. So you can do that if you want to. Or even something like a job like abroad. That's my traveling card. We have the Three of Pentacles, King of Wands. So for love life, though, this could be like a leader type of person, an entrepreneur. But again, like I said, there could be some kind of third party situation. So just to be aware of that. Let's see what's going on. Camera, fear of abandonment. So you could be kind of like chasing someone and making oh, that's interesting. Okay. You could be trying to chase someone and making memories, but there is a reminder here to kind of like learn from the past. So with those cards, the third party thing doesn't seem too bad, but just something to be aware of. We have huge breakthrough, finally. Get off your butt and get stuff done. So those cards are really good for career, actually, because it looks like a lot of people are noticing you, and there's definitely someone in particular trying to like offer you some kind of like leadership here. So from now, like for like next 3 months. Hi, Sarah J. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do any more readings after this one because we're at the time limit. So I'm just finishing up with Kim's reading. But I'll be doing another live on Saturday. We have Two of Wands. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been here since 2 p.m. though. So Two of Wands with the Two of Wands card, trying to think from point A to point B. Also could be talking to someone. Oh, shocking news, a sudden change. So that could be talking to that person, like a new relationship, a new love interest, and trying to figure out how this can work with them. And then, yeah, it's saying that job is trash, move on. So you're definitely meant to move on from the job you're in and go to somewhere else. And that opportunity will be presented to you, even more so when you're going for it. But yeah, okay. So that was the reading, guys. For anyone I didn't get to, I'm so sorry, but I ran out of time. I did start at 2 p.m. So, but if you, if I didn't get a chance to read you, make sure you come back for Saturday. I will be doing it from the same time, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time. And the following one after that will be Tuesdays. So it'll always be Tuesdays and Saturdays unless I'm traveling for some reason and I'm not able to do it. But yeah, so just remember to subscribe, and you will be notified when I do my next live. I do celebrity readings also, so you can you'll get notified for those readings. And I do have exclusive videos for paid members. If you want to sign that up, it's for a reasonable cost for each month. And I do exclusive readings focusing on true crime, but also other special readings. And once you're a member, you can always send me requests for videos that you'll get access to. So, but anyway, otherwise, thank you for everyone being here. And I'll see you at the next live on Saturday. All right. Much love. Bye.